Hello all, welcome to www.bispsolutions.com. In the series of solving the planning tickets are the tickets which have been raised by the users today. There are 3 tickets. Firstly, we have to change the product category. There are certain products already in the application: 110, 120, 130. These are already there in the application, and we have to change the category. Also, we have to reclassify product as active or inactive using attributes, UDAs and shared members. Then there is one account 7900. I will show you in the application. So this account, it is expected to show the figure in subtraction, but here it is aggregating the descendants. So these are the issues that we're going to handle, the tickets we have been provided over here. So let us start with changing the product category, and I will go to the application now. Now this is the planning application. Here I have logged in as administrator. To the navigator, I'll go to the dimensions. And here I will choose the dimension as product, and I've selected the Q plan 1. I'm drilling it down, and here I can see I have to change the category as the product category for the members 110, 120, 130. So here this is the member, this is the descendants of P underscore TP1, P underscore 110, and I have 120 over here and 130, and these are all under the category of computer equipment. This is the parent, and now the client wants us to change the category of these products. So this sometimes arises when there are introduction of new products, so they want to segregate it from, or they want to group it into some another group. So first I will here I also have computer accessories and I have computer services. So I will create another category of product over here first, and then we will change the category of these products which have been listed in the tickets. So this is the last member over here. I will add sibling of this member. We will make it as P underscore TP others. This is computer equipment, and I'm making it as others. So we have created another category of computer equipment. Being a parent member, the data storage property would be dynamic calc. Okay, plan 1 I have given is here as addition, and I'm also giving in the BSO cube, I'm also providing addition, and I will save this. So this is one category, computer equipments. I've created another one here of other computer equipments. Now 110. So now you see I have from the uh, top pan over here, there are certain options provided to add child, to add a sibling, to cut and to paste, to edit some member properties, or to delete. So I have used this cut and paste option, and with this, from this category I have cut the member and I have pasted it over here. Let's do the same for the other two members, that is 120. Select this, use this icon of cut, and here on the parent member, just paste it. So the member comes over here, the category gets changed. Then lastly, it is 130, we have to change the category. Once you do once we have finished all this changing of the category, we have to refresh the database. Every time any change we do in the metadata, either we are creating a child, or we are creating sibling, or we are changing any of the member properties, we have to refresh the database so that the changes are visible. So refresh is completed. Now this is one way, and this is the easiest way of doing it. There are other ways also. For you can under this member you can create child, like 110, 120, 130 you can create as a child, but for that you have to delete them from here. So that is basically, that involves more of the work, because for creating you have to, once you have created, you then have to in the process of member creation you have to um, fulfill all the member properties. So then you have to copy the entire member properties which was earlier provided. So in spite of doing that, this is the easiest and the fastest method, and ideal for such type of tickets, where you just have to change the category. That is, you have to move the members from the whichever existing parent is, you have to move to some other parent. So this is the method. Okay, we have sorted the first ticket. Second is that we have to reclassify product as active and inactive using attributes, UDA, and shared members. Now, what are attribute dimensions? Basically, they are attributes. They define the characteristics of data. They are used to analyze data based on the qualities of the dimension member. Basically, you can say attributes are a more structured way of assigning additional descriptive information to any of the members. And it is important that only to to any of the members, only one attribute can be assigned. It cannot be increased. So for example, here also I mentioned that employees can be categorized on the basis of gender. So these categorization, these are additional descriptive informations in more structured way. That is why it is termed as attributes. Now let us go to the application here, and we'll create the attributes. So we have chosen the product dimension over here. I've selected the topmost parent, and over here this is the icon for creating custom attributes. First one I'm creating is active, because I have to differentiate them using the attributes as active and inactive. Data type, there are many options: text, date, boolean, numeric. So this would be text, and I will save this. So one active attribute has been created. One I will another attribute I will make it as inactive. So we have created two of the attributes here. So unlike UDAs, attributes, they are basically dimension specific, and they can store values like here I just showed you option. They can store the values like text, numbers, or dates. And if like we have using the data type is text, so text attributes, they would store descriptive values like product category, it is economical product or a luxury product, that can be stored over here in text. Now in data type we had another numeric, and one we had the option of date. So numeric will hold numeric data like product weight, or maybe product quantity, or product units. Then we have date attribute, so this will store the date value, like when was the product launched, so there is some certain date is provided, so that is date attributes. We have created this, and now I will close it. Now here we have to assign it to the members. We have to reclassify product as active and inactive. Okay, so let's suppose we take the product P underscore 100. Now here we will go to this edit properties, and here we'll get the attribute values, because we have created the attributes, that is why we are getting this tab over here. So attributes are created as a separate attribute dimension, and then they are associated with any of the base dimension. So we had first created attribute, and now we are associating with this base member. Okay, so this is some issue coming. Let me see the attributes again. So basically I have created the members over here. These are the parent members. Here we have to create the base level members so that it can be associated with the descendants in the dimensions. So I've created one again. This I have made it as status, and I have given the active and inactive, I have made it as the children of this member. So here I will now close this, and now first let me refresh the database. Likewise, we can also prepare attribute for let's suppose we can create region attribute with values like north, south, east, west, and here like here we are working on product dimension. We can assign those attributes that we have created to entity dimension members to facilitate the regional reporting. Now we will try to attach the attribute values. Now this is, it has taken the attribute value, so basically it will take the child level members. So whenever we create the attributes we have created over here, we will create the attributes first, and then we will create the descendants. And over here, like this one, when we are assigning it to the descendants, we'll go on the attribute values, and over here you will see the parent members. Drill it down and select the base level which you want to select. So I have selected like two members. I have made it as active, this one. Over here you can see this has been given provider status as active, and the other one I have created this as inactive. Let's do for these two also. And the last one I will make it as active again. So one I have kept as inactive, and the rest of all I have given the status of active, and save this. Now we have added these attributes to the members, so again we have to refresh the database. Now the same thing we will do it by UDA, which is user defined attributes, which are known as user defined attributes. And basically they are tags or labels that we can assign to members in a dimension for grouping or filtering purposes. They do not store data, but they provide metadata level information for categorization. So basically it is used for grouping members logically for calculations or reporting, and also it is used for simplifying rule scripts or member selections, because we have provided one more level of information, one more level of category over there. So for member selections it provides more granular information. So here we have provided active status to all of these above. Active and inactive status now we will provide for few of the members over here. uh, so we'll select the member. Over here you can see UDA. Click on UDA, and from here I can click and I can add. So straight away I'll make one as active, save, and another one as inactive, and save this. Now I have to once I've created the UDA, I will select it and then I will save this. So we have created UDA. It is a one-time creation thing. Once it is created, it will be shown in all the members. I just have to select it. So with the help of UDA, I have given a status of active inactive to two of the members. So if we compare UDA and attribute, so the purpose is basically of UDA, it is used for tagging any member for logical grouping, while attribute, you can say this is a descriptive values for members. And in UDA, if we talk about type, there is no type. When I was creating UDA over here, you remember there is no type asked. I just created one active and one inactive, so there is no value, only labels are there. Whereas when we create attributes, we have the option of providing the type, data type. It could be text, it could be numeric, or date values. And also we can say UDA is more of a dimension specific. Attribute is more of a dimension specific. It is tied to a specific dimension. So here, if I talk about product, if I see this dimension product, I can see the attributes. I have tied up the attribute from here. But this is not the case in UDA. It is not dimension specific. It is generic across all dimensions. So once this I have created UDA over here, so this will be visible in all the dimensions. These are the basic differences between UDA and attributes. Now lastly, we will sort out this ticket by creating shared members. So shared members are the same members, but they are being shared in the different hierarchy. So when a particular base member has to be created in some other hierarchy, this is known as the shared member. We can create multiple of shared members, and shared members will have the same member property which is there in their base members. So let us go to this application here in the dimension. Okay. Now I will create two parents over here, so I have to add siblings. P_1 as active, we can write active products over here as alias active products, and rest is fine, so I will save this. And the other one I will create as inactive. And since this is parent member, the data storage will be dynamic calc. So here I've created two of the members. I will refresh the database. Refresh is completed. So if I see this member P_200, if I see the properties, attribute value we haven't assigned, we have assigned UDA to it, and I have made it as active. So you see, this I have already made as active through UDA, but through shared member I have created this here in another hierarchy where I have all the products that are active. So here I have put this product P_200. So this will I will show the property once again. So as soon as I type P_200, I have not provided the alias. It will take all the member properties associated with P_200, which it has already taken. If like the aggregation over here, if subtraction, division, or any other aggregation is there, it will automatically pick from P_200. So these are the shared members. Basically, one member in certain hierarchy, that members if we create in another hierarchy, it will be called as shared member. Now let us create one in P_inactive. So P_210 we have made as inactive through UDA. I will create this under inactive members. Let me see, it was the name of the, it was P_210. I just have to type the base member, the name of that base member, and here I have to change the storage property to shared. The properties will be overwritten with the base members property. So it is saying that whatever property of this member, it will be overwritten by the base member, whichever base member. Here we are taking P_210. So whatever base member we are taking, it will override all the properties. So that is what we want over here. We'll click on OK and we will save this. So see, P200 and 210 we have created as shared members, and again we have to refresh the database. So we have reclassified the few of certain products as active and inactive by using different methods. We have used attributes, we have done it through UDA, and we have also created shared members. So this is how we sort out the such kind of tickets. Now third ticket is, there is a certain account which is income tax, and this is aggregating rather than subtracting. 7900. Okay, so this is one smart view I've created. Let me here create the POV, select the POV for it. So here I have set the POVs. I'm taking the entity Canada, and we are doing it for January 24. I've taken the account member which is having problem, and here on going to the bottom level I can see it has 3 of the descendants over here. Scenario here I've taken as current, and version is working. Here we have chosen FY24 and period is January. I think there is some issue with my smart view. I'm not able to input the figures, so I'm not able to show you what this ticket is all about, what it means. Basically what they're saying is 7910923030. These are the descendants of the parent 7900. Now it is aggregating the taxes in spite of subtracting. So I'm not able to show you through the smart view, but here what in this sort of ticket what we do is we will it is aggregating, because here the property you see it is addition. I will show you the property of three of the members: 7910, 7920. If we see 7920 again, here it is addition, and lastly we'll see for 7930, this is also addition. So we will make the property over here as subtraction. One of the members which is supposed to be subtracted from the total taxes. So this is the state income tax and the account of state income tax. I have given the property as subtraction, and I will save this and I will refresh the database. Now since my smart view is not working, I'm not able to show you the outcome of this change over here. But now the issue will get resolved, because now we have changed the aggregation property over here. From addition we have changed it to subtraction. Now the total up from here, it will not aggregate this figure 7930. Whatever data is input on 7930, this will be subtracted. So this is how we sort out such kind of tickets, where any member, if this is uh, not performing the right result, it is supposed to subtract but it is aggregating, we will go into the member properties and we will change the aggregation sign. So that's all for today. If you have any queries, you may contact www.bispsolutions.com. Thank you.